So today, yes, by the title of this video, it is the Extreme Rules 2020, um, my thoughts on it, and what could be the plans going forward. Now, obviously, I'm not really happy or jibbery, like in a good mood today, because originally, uh, me and the guys, we were planning on doing kind of a live stream for kind of a raids, trying to get some stuff done before they go away. But did not happen. So therefore, I gotta come up with something to keep it up, right? So how about we do this? And I thought this would be very fun if I do Extreme Rules 2020. So, anyways, let me just get to the match card. By the way, everything that I am doing here. Pardon me. Excuse me for just a second. I'm a little tired, and it's almost midnight. If you guys are watching this in Florida, it's kind of getting late, and so I don't want to continue on. So, anyways, so apparently there've been no pre-show matches, so therefore, I don't think I want to bring out anything with the pre-show. I think they're just talking deals with what's going on. But anyways, so the first match of the night was the tag team championships, the SmackDown tag team titles, in a tables match. The New Day defend the titles against Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, I did watch this match, and there were some good high spots, and there were some good low spots. But at the end, Cesaro does a top rope powerbomb through a stack of tables, put Kofi Kingston through him, and Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura have become the new SmackDown Live Tag Team Champs. So, basically, all we have to do now is get Cesaro to be a kind of a big deal for the main event. Or let's hope. Let's just hope. Hold on. I just gotta answer a quick message here. Okay. Sorry about that. Our next little deal is Bayley versus Nikki Cross for the SmackDown Women's title. Now, this match did, actually I'm reading this from eWrestlingNews.com. This is where I'm getting the results from, and I did watch the pay-per-view, so I'm trying to bring my memory into good things. So basically, we would have thought Nikki Cross would actually pull away with a victory, but due to some shady stuff, including a Sasha Banks brass knuckle use by Bayley to Nikki, Bayley retains, and she continues to become the SmackDown Women's Champion, and also Tag Team Champ. So Bayley does straps still is running wild. I can't believe I'm actually gonna say that. Okay, so this next match, and I cannot believe they actually did this in kind of like mid-card deal. Seth Rollins versus Rey Mysterio in a eye for an eye match. Now, this one is kind of gruesome, but here's how let's start the how the stipulation came to be. So Rey Mysterio won a tag team match with Seth Rollins and his cronies. I'm thinking Buddy Murphy, and Rey Mysterio chose the stipulation for Extreme Rules. Now, you would have thought, you know, Rey Mysterio, who's been kind of been well known to be like, you know, hardcore, because he did go to ECW at the time, and he's been around a bunch of people that do ECW stuff like the tables and the stuff like that. Well, he didn't choose like Last Man Standing or Falls Count Anywhere or Street Fight or, you know, something kind of crazy. Well, this one was crazy, but this was also kind of ridiculous. So Rey Mysterio had picked an eye for an eye match against Rollins. Now, an eye for an eye match. What is that exactly? Well, beats the fuck out of me. And, by the way, yes, I am cussing. So, fuck. Fuck. Buckety fuck. Oh, wait. Buckety fuck. I can't do it. I can't do it. If I had John on here, I would have done it in a heartbeat. But, anyways. So, the eye for an eye match, the deal is you have to really take out the opponent's eye, and the first one that loses the eye loses the match, and I guess the winner keeps both vision, I guess. Well, I guess that certainly happened, didn't it? So, what happened was, I guess, and I didn't even pay attention because I was playing Destiny 2 with the people. Now, anyways, now, I guess, Seth won this match by, I guess it was Seth countering something from Rey, and Rey's, other eye, the eye that was good, poked into the corner of the steel steps and was bleeding. And actually, it was so bad that Seth Rollins actually threw up, so, yeah, that kind of happened, debate him, right? Well, anyways, I also want to talk about, well, yeah, but that's kind of the schnick of it anyway, so. But anyways, next thing is, of course, and I think this was before the eye for an eye match, or actually even before the SmackDown Women's title match, but I'll go ahead and say it. MVP has been newly crowned the new U.S. champion because of a no-show of Apollo Crews. Now, that's kind of bullshit, because Apollo Crews is the official champion, but because of, I guess, injuries caused by a certain big boy, Bobby Lashley, what are you fucking doing? Right, oh, sorry, I had just had a message to read, and I had to read it because it's, you know, personal. Anyways, so MVP is crowned the new United States champion due to bullshit. But anyways, but I do want to say something though. I did see the brand new look for the United States title, and it's simple, but I actually like it because it makes kind of, I think it popped. I think it pops really well, as well as the Intercontinental title when Sami Zayn introduced it to Shinsuke. With that, because those titles, both title designs look pretty damn decent. So now all you have to do is work on, I guess, the WWE title and the Universal Championship, and shit, all things are, well, good, I guess. But anyways, let's go with the Raw Women's title match, Sasha Banks versus Asuka. Oh boy, I did watch this one. So, there was a lot of bullshit chicanery going on there, but I'll give you the final moments. So, originally, Sasha had one of the tag team titles, the women's tag team titles, and she's ready to strike down Asuka, but the referee stops her, and Sasha's complaining with the referee, saying, "Hey, I wasn't gonna use it," but the referee saying, you can't use this," and whatever. Well, Asuka is about to hit the green mist. Well, Sasha shockingly blocks it and hits the referee instead. So automatically it would have been a DQ, but for some odd reason, no, it didn't. So therefore, Sasha Banks actually had to do something and make Asuka lose. Well, guess what happens? Bayley puts on the referee shirt, does a fast count, and Sasha Banks is the new Raw Women's Champion. But as we probably, but I will talk about something on Raw recently, so I'm going to talk about that in a little while. But yes, Sasha Banks is the Raw Women's Champion, and yeah, kind of ended in a controversial way. Anyways, next match is the WWE title match. Drew McIntyre versus Dolph Ziggler. Now, what was the match stipulation, you might ask? Well, it was an Extreme Rules match, but for only Dolph Ziggler. Because you see, Dolph Ziggler is wanting to put everything into him so he can be WWE Champion. And if Brock, oh my god, I almost said Brock Lesnar, and he's not even around anymore. Bitch Lesnar. Anyways, if Drew McIntyre doesn't fight a actual and a perfect one-on-one match, Dolph Ziggler walks away with the title. So, Drew, trying everything in his power not to get DQ'd or count him out to stay champion. Well, it did work, because at the end of the match, Dolph Ziggler tries to go for a super kick. Well, that kind of went well, didn't it? Because at the end, Drew McIntyre hits a Claymore to retain the title, and Drew McIntyre is still champion. Now, where is this going? Well, there's more to this little story, and I will mention it later because, of course, Raw is coming up soon. So, Raw's little talk will be up next. Anyways, next is Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt for the Universal Championship in a swamp fight. Now, there's a couple of issues I have here. Number one, I don't think it was for the Universal title. I just didn't think it, because the Universal title, I don't think it was for the Universal title, to be honest. I don't think I heard anything saying, "Oh, it's for the Universal title." No, it's not. I don't think I ever seen a Universal Championship match taking place inside of a swamp. Can you imagine that? But anyways, so this was some bull crazy shit, bollocks, like someone's been through some bullshit. Braun Strowman fighting, Goonies of Bray Wyatt, and then, gets attacked by his older self when he was a black sheep of the Wyatt family. And then wakes up with a chair with chains. And then Bray Wyatt comes in with the old school attire that he wore when he debuted, and even the old theme of God, what was the name of the song? But it was like, it wasn't like the crazy remix version with the Fiend. Actually, I think I should play a little hit of that with this, if I can. Jukebox and Restless soundtrack. It was like this. Sounds like that. The old theme. And then you got this one. But anyways, we see that, and then we see Braun Strowman getting bitten by a snake, or basically the snake just didn't want to be there and just say, "Oh fuck, just put me on Braun, this guy's big chest, so he can be pretending that he get bitten by me, but in reality, I don't want to be there." So Braun Strowman goes through some crazy bullshit, fights Bray Wyatt a little bit, and then tries to, and then faces a bunch of crazy bullshit as well. But one of my favorite parts, I think it was towards the end, was when we hear a female's voice calling to Braun. Now, whose voice would it be? And I thought, this is obviously someone's voice. It's someone we heard before. It reveals, lips to fail, Sister Abigail is Alexa Bliss. Because it makes sense. I mean, Alexa Bliss and Braun Strowman had a chemistry together when they were partners in the Mixed Match Challenge, and they tried to build a story of Bliss and Strowman being an item. That would actually be interesting, actually, now I think about it. But that's actually as close to it as we could with Braun and Bliss. Bliss is being Sister Abigail, and that's actually great, and I love it. Actually, it makes me want to do Alexa Bliss as Sister Abigail here on 2K20, but who knows. But towards the end, I guess Braun and Bray had a fight in the swamp and really got into the muddy waters. And all I can say is, well, that's a little unsanitary, don't you think? But the best was yet to come. Braun gets pulled in by Bray into the water, and they're fighting all over the place. And then some weird shit's going on, and the water is red for some odd reason. Well, all of a sudden, rises off the Fiend. So the Fiend returns. Now, according to, hold on, I'm not actually gonna read this. According to eWrestlingNews.com, Braun Strowman won the match. Yeah, sure he won, but guess what? At the end, hold on, I'll just put this at the end. The end is Bray Wyatt coming back as the Fiend, and now I think we're gonna see the Fiend versus Braun Strowman for the title in an actual match. And if I'm not mistaken, actually, let me go ahead and let me do this really quick. I have the WWE app, so I can take a look at the champions right at this point. So, alright, superstars. Okay. So, as far as the champions are going right now, it still shows Braun Strowman as Universal Champion and not the Fiend. Well, and I don't think it was for the Universal title anyway, like I said. So, but anyways, let me talk about the Raw show that happened tonight. Well, recently. But I'm trying to do this as fast as I can before I lose my marbles. Anyways, so Big Show and Randy Orton had their unsanctioned match, or AKA the match that doesn't involve any, anything to their win-loss record, which is bullshit. Anyways, Randy Orton did win that match, so Big Show is an added list of victims. Kairi Sane versus Bayley. I think Kairi Sane actually ended up winning with an emotional win. Stephanie McMahon actually came back and announced that next week on Raw, Asuka will go up against Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship, and there has to be a winner. So, gladly, I don't think we need to worry about that shit anytime soon. But anyways. So, and I guess the Street Profits return because they haven't been seen in a while. So, and I guess they won against Angel Garza and Andrade. Oh boy. Ali returns to Raw, or Mustafa Ali returns to Raw, which is crazy. And I guess there's a new member of MVP's little group. You have MVP, Bobby Lashley, and now Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin actually won the 24/7 title by, I guess by help. I guess by help of them, he won the title. So this was Shelton's first title in quite some time. I cannot believe he won that title. Jesus Christ. And I really don't want to get into it. So, but a long story short, yeah, according to WWE.com, the WWE thing, Asuka's still Raw Women's Champion. Braun Strowman is still Universal Champion, and so I don't think it was a really meh deal. Now, Drew McIntyre, right? You know what? I want to talk about this really quick. So, Drew McIntyre, of course, won valiantly in, his match against Dolph Ziggler at Extreme Rules. But Dolph Ziggler, of course, doing his complaining and, "Man, saving me." Okay, doing that actually makes me feel better. But anyways, Dolph Ziggler wants another shot at Drew, and Drew initially refused at first, but Dolph Ziggler kind of sweetened the pot by him having Drew make the stipulation for him, and that way that would happen. So what does this mean? Well, I think it means that, well, Drew's gonna have a fun time messing with Dolph. So, what I would think of if I were actually WWE, hold on, I'm gonna do this really quick. How WWE should book Dolph Ziggler versus Drew McIntyre 2. Well, very simple, really. A loser leaves WWE match. Just kidding. No. Title versus career. How's that one? Well, I think they tried to do that before, but nah, I don't know. But anyways, title versus career. WWE title on the line versus Dolph Ziggler's career. So, and I don't know what the next pay-per-view is really after this, so yeah, I don't really know. But anyways, I would do a title versus career match for the next pay-per-view. I think the next pay-per-view is going to be SummerSlam, but SummerSlam's going to be live at the Performance Center. I should have fucking know it. But anyways, yes, I would think Drew McIntyre will do a title versus career match. Dolph Ziggler's time with the WWE. Dolph, I really should do how a WWE should have booked Dolph Ziggler, throughout his entire career, because you gotta understand something. The guy is really great. I mean, he's a great wrestler. He's a great talent, and I don't know how long my microphone was almost on mute. I do not know. Maybe I was messing around with a little bit of this. I don't know. But anyways, all I'm saying is that I should do like how WWE should have booked Dolph Ziggler's career or Drew McIntyre's career, like before he came back. And I was trying to do on how WWE should have booked Curtis Axel at one point, but nope, that didn't happen. Because here's the thing, I got copyrighted striked. Oh, I never really mentioned this story. All right, so let me tell you a little quick story, and I'm just saying this. Everything I have just said, like every information I just mentioned, it is from WWE's official YouTube channel. It is also from WWE.com or the WWE app. And everything that I read about Extreme Rules was from eWrestlingNews.com. So, hopefully I don't get a copyright strike on this now. Okay? I was trying to do how a WWE should have booked Curtis Axel gimmick, but that's when I had a copyright strike to take the video down from WWE, because WWE apparently did not like my booking of Curtis Axel and making him look really good, really. But I mean, I could do it again, but the only thing is I don't want to get a copyright strike twice. So I do, and I want to make this as a kind of a public apology, basically. So WWE at their official YouTube channel, I do apologize for doing that, but I did say that I got every information from Wikipedia and also from learning from WWE.com. So yeah, that's really all I got. Hope you all enjoyed my little rant and my little talk about Extreme Rules and Raw. Nothing really exciting, just some random wacky bullshit talk. So anyways, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and talk to you all in the next one, I hope.